Hey everyone, this is Kat of Catalyst Holistic Life Coaching, bringing your life in alignment with you. I'm here today to do your weekly guidance reading for the week of April 13th through the 19th. Moving fast into mid-April already, it's crazy. um, I have a lot of cards for you today, so this might be kind of a longer video and we'll be delving into a lot. I know last week's reading was a little bit heavy and there was a lot of realization and release going on, and so this could be potentially leading into that energy. But this is for the general collective, so if it doesn't resonate with you this week, maybe it was not meant for you, but just take the imagery and the messages in stride and you can create your own intuitive messages from it yourself because you also have this ability. I will start with a card that fell out of the deck from my Animal Oracle deck was Parrot Spirit in Protection. So watching your words. So when it's in protection like this, it's saying, how are you speaking with integrity? Like, are you really actually being your authentic self? Or are you kind of looping around information or ideas that are not your own? And this can also appear like we're posting a lot, we're sharing a lot, we're um, processing a lot. And so are we really speaking from a heart place of something that is truly like unique to us, or are we acting from a place of fear and something that is a little bit lower vibration, is the sense that I'm getting. So that could be some energy coming up in this reading as well. So if you're tuning in whenever you're watching this, the energy can already be coming forward for you, or it is something that may be coming later in the week or even past this week. There's no time frame to it. Whenever you're watching it, it's exactly when you need to see it. All right. So when you're ready, just tuning into your reading. Okay. I get a feeling there's going to be a lot here. All right. Yeah. Just feeling a lot of, I don't want to say like denseness, but just like something very grounding, something that's going to be very, very kind of maybe like an aha moment for some of you, or just a very big like realization. Okay. So this week I'm using the Spirit Song Tarot, so let's start with that. So the first one, maybe this is the denseness I was feeling. We have Elephant Spirit of Strength, Courage, and Endurance. So the Strength card, yeah, I mean, that really speaks unto itself. But Elephant is also a gentle spirit, which in the traditional tarot, strength is pictured as this kind of tempered, like lion beast, and this woman is taming it. So it's like it is this really strong energy, but there is also a gentleness to it. There is a nurturing nature. So it's kind of like that mixture of like masculine, feminine, where you want to have this strength, you want to stand your ground, you want to be strong for those around you, but you also need to have compassion and understanding and not use that as a means to control others. Don't use your strength to overpower other people or situations. Okay. So the second card we have is the Eight of Shells, or Starfish Spirit. Whoop. So quest or renewal. So again, yeah, that energy of leaving something behind that either wasn't emotionally fulfilling or not spiritually fulfilling. Something that you realized you needed to take this next step to move into your evolution, some journey you need to take, some exploration deep in your soul. So, but this is a good thing. This is like more of that growth, more of that strength, where we're starting to move into more of our true power. And it could be asking you to have this courage to take this first step, to leave this thing behind. If it doesn't have to do, personally, it could have to do with relationships or work or even just emotional patterns, since this does have to do with like cups and our spirituality. Maybe you're leaving behind old beliefs about yourself, things that were not giving you this strength. Again, with those watching your words, maybe you're leaving behind old like mental patterns or childhood traumas that are no longer serving you. Okay, and next we have the Ace of Shells. Very nice. All up this week. I knew it. So, the Ace of Shells, or the turtle spirit, happiness and abundance. So the Ace of Cups is this like offering of new love and creativity and emotional well-being. And with it being the turtle as well, like this is something that's just been building up. This could be something that is going to be a process. The Eight of Shells or the Eight of Cups is typically depicted where someone is walking away, going searching for this kind of like missing cup. And so this could be some progress that takes a little while. This is a slow and steady progress, but it is very fulfilling. And it requires that strength. It requires that endurance. This could be something that's going to be really hard for you. That takes a lot of dedication. But this is like, I love this card, like when it pops up. It's very just like a lovely feeling. Like this is a very, very positive card. Okay. So good things are coming, even though we're still in this situation together. There is a new opportunity to move forward. And if this is maybe speaking to this situation, if you're having a hard time with the quarantine and fears and all of this collective stuff going on, this could be really calling on you to have that strength and endurance to believe that it's going to be okay, that, this is a little inner journey for ourselves, that we need to leave behind this old broken system that was not fulfilling us. I think this is starting to become very clear in the collective that what was working before, or kind of working for some, is no longer something that we're going to maintain after this. So how are we going to make it better? We have this new opportunity for emotional fulfillment, for connection, for creativity and abundance and love. So a new chance for new love. I could see that. Yeah. Okay. So moving into our other animal cards for the week. All right. I had a few of these today as well. So the first one we have is Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. So yeah, leaving something behind. Renewal. Frog Spirit is like this really great water spirit. So cleansing, clearing out things that are no longer serving you, making way for the new to come in, because if you're already full, if your cup's already full, you can't take in any more. So you need to kind of empty what is no longer serving you. Okay, so just this can also include physical space. So maybe you're needing to clear out more stuff in your home. Maybe this is kind of putting a damper on your energy and you've felt kind of shut in. So start getting rid of old stuff. This can be like some new abundance coming in. We have to get rid of some old beliefs first. So clear out the clutter of your mind, clear out the clutter of your space, however that resonates for you. So next we have Beaver Spirit and Protection. Lay a solid foundation. So when it's in protection, this is when it's asking to kind of dig out the dead stuff that isn't holding our foundation strong. What is no longer serving us? What is actually taking away from our strength instead of empowering us and giving us a new start? giving us a new chance, because you can always rebuild. And you don't necessarily have to start from the bottom up. This could just be taking out those pieces that are not as strong anymore and putting in something new. So this can resonate however for you, whether it's people or ideas or beliefs or situations, something that is actually going to create a good baseboard to kind of jump off of as we progress forward into this new energy. Yeah, because we have grasshopper spirit and protection. Take a leap of faith. So believing in yourself, again, those like, how are you using your words? This is kind of a resistance to that leap. This is, saying you can pause to, if you're not quite sure, you can take a pause and really check in with yourself, find that strength, but also have the courage to leap. Have that faith in yourself. I see this also as a very faithful card. Having faith that this is all working out for your higher good, even though it's uncomfortable, it's new. We need to keep having faith moving forward. Okay. All right. So looking for a healing crystal for the week, we have black coral, light in the darkness. So yeah, seeming like everything has been kind of falling all around us, and just being in this period where it's like really hard to stay kind of optimistic about what's going on. We have a light in the darkness. I know black coral is also a really endangered like stone. I believe it's from the Great Barrier Reef, and you know how it's dying off and everything, so it's very hard to come by. So it is kind of like that diamond in the rough like feeling I get too, where it's like staying true to yourself and being that light in the darkness, being the one to kind of lead the way, being the one to take this opportunity to be brave and say, yes, I want this, I want love, I want to have this good energy. I see this as you are grounded in your sense of self, and you are being supportive for those around you, and not being afraid of who will or will not receive your message, being authentic, being grounded. Okay. So then we have a couple herbs that wanted to come out this week. So we have the Madre of Earth, or creosote bush. So this is described in this deck as like one of the most like nurturing plants. It's the mother plant, and having to do with the earth element. This is that like mother, very like feminine, like grounded energy, but also just extremely nurturing and giving. So being giving of your gifts, when we have strength as well, we're more balanced and willing to be courageous for others, to help others. And when we set this foundation as well, we're not going to feel like we have a sense of lack. So finding ways to be either nurturing to yourself or nurturing to others. And then our other herb we have is marigold, or the death card. So yeah, transformation, celebrating what has come to pass, celebrating letting go. We're letting go of something, whatever this may be. You can thank it, like surrounding yourself with marigolds or this kind of golden color. You can even do your own little rituals of, setting candles and imagining, releasing whatever it is, this cycle that you're moving past, because this is also like transformation. We have to let it go to be transformed, so it's considered a death. But that sense of energy or matter can never be destroyed. It is only transformed into something else. Okay? So, yeah, and we have the butterfly imagery here as well. Okay. So, how we can stay in alignment with our light. We have break the chain. So, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So, yeah, some of you are breaking past really old woundings to do with childhood. This can even go as far back as, ancestors that you didn't even know, because our patterns do move down through our children and our relatives, and they collect with us over time if we are not aware of them. This could also be breaking the chain of a pattern that you have been in that is keeping you from this strength, and you are ready to move forward into something new. Clearing the clutter, setting a new foundation for yourself. Break that cycle, break that chain, whatever it is that's keeping you in this loop. Death and transformation. Yeah. Okay. So, moving into our offerings that are coming forward this week. The first card we have is Clarity. So, let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So, something is going to shift within this week that you will have this sudden clarity and be able to see what these patterns are. So paying attention this week to what's mirroring that back to you. What is this offering to be more loving to ourselves, to break these old patterns and to move into a new loving cycle? And being gentle with yourself too. Like this is not a fast process. This is not something you just have to go out and look for and hope to have the answer right away. This is something that you're going to have to sit with and really pay attention to, because this is something really deep-rooted. This is something that is going to take a lot of pursuing and work, and just coming back to that intention of finding your clarity, finding your truth. That will be what helps you the most. Okay? And then for our last card, we have mistakes. Okay. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Okay, so I have this pattern too of worrying about, am I making the right decision or the wrong decision when I'm trying to move in a new direction or move through growth? And it's okay to make mistakes. If you feel like you think you get your clarity and you move in a direction and it's not the right one, still be loving to yourself. This is going to be a period of trial and error. This is a journey. This is a process. So you do not have a certain timeline that you need to be done by, and you do not have a certain thing, like it doesn't have to look a certain way. It is different for everyone. So just keep having faith in yourself, keep being forgiving to yourself and loving to yourself. And yeah, again, that inner child energy coming up, breaking the chain. Maybe these are patterns that you picked up as a child that you think are mistakes, that have kind of like parents or someone made you feel bad about it. And this is something you've carried with you for so long that you kind of keep yourself in this loop of thinking, you're not good enough, or you're constantly messing up. I feel like that's coming up for some of you. Okay. Oh, I just noticed this today too. With the 4-leaf clovers as well, like this is luck and belief in luck. Taking a leap for yourself, believing in something, believing in yourself more than anything, believing that you have the strength to do this. Okay? I think that's all that has to come forward for this reading. All right? That was definitely the feeling I was having coming forward. Is just like, this is good. This is really good progress, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication, a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistency. Keep coming back to this intention. Keep coming back to your true self, your true north, and finding your own direction, your new direction. Clear out the old and start building yourself up stronger. Okay? Woo! Oh, that's really awesome, you guys. And again, this is for the collective, and however that resonates with you, like, this will happen for everyone at a different pace. So be open to receiving that. Yeah, that was, yeah. I'm kind of speechless. That is really amazing. So I'm excited to see how this manifests for you guys. If you really liked that, if you really resonated, and you want to dive in a little bit more personally, I am doing personal readings via Skype or phone call, all donation based. So if you've never gotten a reading, or you are just really needing some guidance and you think money is an issue, it is not. I am really receptive to donations or trade, however you'd like to do. I will include my donation links below if you feel called to tip or donate from this reading. I am also doing work through live video yoga classes, as well as just like movement meditations. I got back into like my elemental hoop dance stuff, which I really enjoy. So if you are curious about all of that, my email link is below if you want to know more and get on my email list or anything like that. I'm going to try to get on top of sending all of those out and updating my website for where we are at now. So thank you for everyone who is watching, who is supporting. I'm sending you so much love and big hugs. And, I believe in you. I have faith in you. This is really awesome. So thanks again. Have a great night. Bye.